Right place, right time. Or should I say, right set, right place. Using the wrong building set in the wrong biome can easily ruin your build. But which ones go where? Well, strap in. Today I'm going to help you avoid making this easy mistake. Starting off, let's tackle the easiest one, the desert. There's a reason I think the desert is likely one of the best biomes in the game, and that's because almost every single building set works really well here. As a push, if I had to pick a few that don't fit, Yamatai can occasionally feel a bit weird here, same with Frontier and Black Ice, but not majorly. The desert is arguably the most user-friendly building area, and almost anything will work on the sands. The jungle and swamp are pretty flexible biomes. Most things wood or brick will work really well, and sets like Yamatai and Aesir can also function pretty good, though I think Flotsam is one of my favourites here. The sets I would say to avoid are overly luxurious ones like Terranian or Stormglass. They generally don't look that great in my opinion, same with Argosian and Aquilonian. Probably doesn't need to be said, but Pyramid also doesn't really fit here. Basically, if it heavily features natural materials found in this biome it will work great, but if it's too fancy it's going to stick out horribly. Also, quick shameless self-promo, consider checking out my content over on Patreon where you can get videos early, or just join for free to see video previews and progress logs for the upcoming Settlers Season 4. Plug over, let's continue. The Highlands is pretty straightforward. For the best results, brick and wood shines as always, leaving most natural sets in a good spot. Terranian, Stormglass, Aquilonian and Argosian can feel a little weird to me in the Highlands, but similarly to the desert, it's not a huge detriment and those sets can work with some care and attention. I will also say, I don't think sandstone works here at all, really. Almost anything can work in the Highlands, making it a great biome for building. The Tundra is a bleak and miserable environment, and the best building sets will work with that, not against it. Anything bright and clean like Aquilonian and Argosian is probably a no, but darker sets like Terranian and Stormglass, or natural sets like Aesir, Frontier, Insulated Wood and so on work great. I'd definitely avoid sandstone here, but anything matching the atmosphere will work fantastically. The Frozen North lends itself very well to three core styles: natural palettes, dark builds, and strong builds. Namidian, Stormglass, Aesir, Arena all work pretty well here. For sets I would avoid, we're talking Stone Brick, Sandstone, Pyramid, and probably Khitan too. Most other sets can work, but generally you'll want to aim for a structural choice that looks like it could withstand the environment in the biome. Lastly, on the Exiled Lands, the Volcano. This sweltering heart of magma really encourages dark, rich and warm building. Arena, Terranian, Stormglass, Khitan, Frontier, they all work great. I would avoid Argosian and Aquilonian, alongside anything overly wood-based. There is a bit of a logical disconnect there. The Volcano is a bit of a weird environment. I haven't built there much myself, but you can create some really impressive things here. Moving over to the Isle of Siptah, let's start with the Grasslands. Much like the desert of the Exiled Lands, this is a nice, neutral place that can fit almost anything. Generally, avoid sandstone, doesn't really fit here, and I think Black Ice can feel a bit weird if not executed well. Almost anything else will work though, making the Grasslands incredibly builder-friendly. The Redwoods are similar to the swamp and jungle of the Exiled Lands, but we're aiming for a warmer vibe. Much of the same will work here, including sandstone too. I don't think Stormglass, Aquilonian or Argosian fit all too well. You could make them work, but it will require a lot of careful design. Pyramid can actually work surprisingly well here, and Frontier, Insulated Wood, Yamatai, Khitan and so on just fit perfectly. Overall, a great biome that lends itself to natural palettes and warmer tones to suit the atmosphere of the forest. The Isle of Dawn is a warm and mountainous savanna that has a lot of options. Sandstone, Namidian, Arena, Aquilonian, Argosian, Terranian, they all fit great. The only things that can look a little out of place here are probably Pyramid and Black Ice. They don't exactly suit the biome all that well. It's not a never, but in a lot of cases it will be harder to get them to work. The Isle of Dawn is also great for builders in general, with a lot of really unique vertical space and natural features. The Floodlands is honestly really simple. You can basically just copy and paste what I said for the Isle of Dawn and port it over here. That being said, I think Pyramid does actually work slightly better here than it does on the Isle of Dawn, but that's mostly due to the geography of the Floodlands itself. Aquilonian and Argosian work a lot better as well here due to the water. This area is really spacious and great for builders, with plentiful space on the cliffs and rocks, or you can just build on the ground and create features out of the floodplains. It's a great biome for architects. Finally, the Isle of Dusk. If the Tundra is bleak and miserable, then this pit of darkness goes above and beyond in capturing that same vibe. Forget about anything bright and fanciful, the Isle of Dusk is begging for anything rough or dark. Obviously, Stormglass and Terranian both work incredibly well. Insulated wood and Aesir can work too, but I would certainly avoid stuff like Yamatai, Khitan, Aquilonian Argosian, and probably Numidian too. This area is begging for dark and imposing builds, so make sure you use it. It's a pretty rare aesthetic. And there we have it, my advice on which build sets suit, and don't suit, each biome in Conan Exiles. Realistically, a good architect can make almost anything work anywhere, and of course rules are meant to be broken, but there are a few generalised things I think will feel out of place in certain areas. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments below. This is pretty much my general head rules of what to use where, but I'm sure you guys will have some differing ideas too, so I'd love to hear them. Anyway, that will wrap us up for today. Thanks for watching, and a massive thanks to our wonderful esteemed coffee cultists for continuing to support the channel over on Patreon. If you want to support the channel here on YouTube and get some exclusive perks, take a look at our new channel memberships available by clicking join just below this video. Take care, and I'll see you soon.